It's for three. You betcha.
The pass to Miller outside three. Good.
Big block by Olsen.
Fryer in the paint. Now to Holzer. Left corner three. Bang! Bang! Oh!
Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Leif Bakken. Glad to have you along on a Tuesday night for North Dakota Region 2 girls basketball. As we have got the Hillsboro Central Valley Boroughs hosting the Drayton Valley Edinburgh Titans here in Hillsboro, North Dakota. Getting ready for a little Region 2 action as we'll talk about these two teams. Starting off a little bit short so far on their season, but we'll get to that in just a little bit. We've got interviews coming up with both the coaches, Coach Hayley Smeldon of Hillsboro Central Valley and Coach Dan Biggers of Drayton Valley Edinburgh. Again, as you can see, we've got good numbers on the HCV side of things, but the DVE side of things, a little bit short. If I am counting correctly, they've got 8 girls on the floor. Thanks so much, Mark Forseth on the camera tonight, and we'll talk a little bit about that with Coach Biggers and talk about how things are going to go for DVE. But again, we'll get going here and get to our Irie Insurance pregame show in just a bit. Talk about the two teams, get some pregame coaches' comments, and we'll also be coming along with our American Crystal Sugar starting lineups in a while, and you can see our clock ticking away. We've got just under 13 minutes before gameplay. I'm Leif Bakken. This is yourliveevent.com, powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. It's the Hillsboro Central Valley Boroughs hosting the Drayton Valley Edinburgh Titans. Don't go anywhere.
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Haaf, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Zes Vanderhoef, a passion that grows.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
Hi, this is Tatum Limke with a message from the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts. Drug and alcohol abuse impact many communities. Remember that strong family values, including open communication between parents and kids, helps keep all kids healthy and drug-free. Both school districts remind parents to support the various programs and activities that your kids are involved in and be a positive influence. I encourage all students to say no to drugs and alcohol and be involved in their school and community. This message from the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts.
Goose River Heating and Cooling Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro and surrounding communities, ready to provide you with service work to existing and new customers. Whether Corey and the crew installed your heating and cooling system or not, they're ready to assist you with your service concerns. And if it's time to update your heating and cooling systems, whether it's your home, farm shop, a cabin, or office building, give Corey and the crew at Goose River Heating and Cooling a call. 701-430-1990. That's Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro area and surrounding communities.
Thanks for being on YourLiveEvent.com, everybody. I'm Leaf Bach, and glad to have play-by-play action coming your way for North Dakota girls basketball, Region 2. Hillsboro Central Valley Burros and the Drayton Valley Edinburgh Titans. And this is all part of our Irie Insurance pregame show for all your insurance needs. Visit Irie Insurance online at IrieIns.com. That's IHRYINS.com. Irie Insurance pregame show as we start off by talking about the Drayton Valley Edinburgh Titans, who are 0-1 on the season. They played Cavalier last week, and you're going to hear Coach Dan Biggers tell us a little bit about how tough a team Cavalier is, and the score might tell you a little bit as well. They fell to Cavalier 95-24, so unfortunate loss there for the Titans as they've come to Hillsboro to take on the Burros, but in their first game, tough loss, and we're going to go to that right now. The interview I had with Coach Dan Biggers of DVE. On YourLiveEvent.com, I'm Leaf Bach, and as we stand with the head coach of the Drayton Valley Edinburgh Titans, Dan Biggers, and Coach Biggers come here to Hillsboro Central Valley to take on the Burros. Let's take a look back. A tough loss against Cavalier. But what are your expectations to improve upon from that game coming into this game?
So some things we needed to work on was just simply slowing the game down. Being as young as we are, some things we had to work on was simply just getting the ball up the court, okay? Whether that's working on our press break and getting the ball up into front court and then simply going into our offenses, okay? We had a tough time actually getting into the offenses, so that was something over the last couple days of practice we'd worked on, and we're hoping that we can come in, show ourselves that we can do an offense, and continue to improve over the year.
As you mentioned, a young team, no seniors, a couple of juniors, couple sophomores, and then a handful of freshmen. A smaller team this year, but just because you don't have very many numbers doesn't mean you can't battle.
Absolutely, okay. And I expect to, with a lot of these teams, there's going to be some tough ones, and there's going to be ones I completely expect to be competitive, and I'm very excited and looking forward to those.
Talk a little bit again, come out and open with a loss, but is that just first game jitters kind of thing as well as being young, or do you think you can shake those off after you had a couple good practices?
I think we can shake it off. Now, I'm going to give Cavalier its due. They are a good team, and they've gotten better. They have a couple really great players, but I think we can shake it off. I fully expect us to kind of rebound and recover, and I would love to be competitive here in this game and moving forward.
Anybody we really need to be watching for here, Coach? I mean, again, young team, but that means you've got some growth ahead of you.
It does. I'm very excited for what our future holds here. We got a great group of kids coming in. We got some 8th and 7th graders that we're looking forward to down the road. We play pretty collectively, so there's not a single name that pops out. I think the better we play together, the more competitive we can be.
Any other keys to tonight?
We just got to rebound and make sure that we limit the turnovers. I think we'll be right in the game. So.
Coach Dan Biggers of the Drayton Valley Edinburgh Titans as they take on the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros on yourliveevent.com. Thanks so much, Coach. Good luck.
Appreciate it. Thank you much.
The Irie Insurance pregame show continues after this.
Products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Purley, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart. East of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877. The story is told that the lumber yard in Hillsboro has been continuously operating on this same location since 1881. That means that although it has changed its name, appearance, and ownership a few times, we've been in business for 140 years. Proudly part of the Hillsboro community as one of the original businesses founded on serving our neighbors. And wouldn't you know, that business model still works after all this time. With a focus on customer service, Hillsboro Lumber welcomes you.
Today's sponsorship is provided in part by Anderson Cutting Horses, Roger and Connie Anderson. They wish all Burros the best in academics, athletics, and extracurricular activities this school year. Roger and Connie Anderson of Anderson Cutting Horses are proud to have the students of Hillsboro and Central Valley represent our communities. Good luck, Burros, in all that you do. From Roger and Connie Anderson, Anderson Cutting Horses.
You may know that Big Tex Trailers already offers you industry-leading features like mega ramps, HD suspension, and the all-new hydraulic dovetail. Every time you hook on, know that your Big Tex is up for the job. See Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro to find out what owning a Big Tex can do for you. Shop the full line of Big Tex products from ATV trailers to goosenecks to dump trailers and more. Visit your Big Tex dealer, Bloomfield Enterprises, Hillsboro. Contact Tim at 701-430-0877.
Continuing on our Irie Insurance pregame show on yourliveevent.com. I'm Leaf Bakken. As we continue our coaches' comments, we just heard from Coach Dan Biggers of the Drayton Valley Edinburgh Titans, who are 0-1 on the season. Now we'll move on to Hayley Lout, who's a first-year coach for this Hillsboro Central Valley Burros team. They are 0-2 to start off things. Right here on yourliveevent.com with Jerry Peralta last week, you saw the game of a 39-62 finish that lost to Oak Grove in Oak Grove, and then they lost just the other day 35-77 to Richland High School. And so 2 away games to start the season off. I mentioned that to Coach Lout. And so tonight is the home opener, and we talk with her in our Irie Insurance pregame show and our coaches' comments. On yourliveevent.com, I'm Leaf Bakken talking with Hayley Lout, head coach of the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, as we get underway with the home opener. So let's talk a little bit about that, Coach. As tough streak on the road, but you get to open up against DVE. And so what are we looking for tonight compared to the first 2 games you had?
So this week we just have to focus on talking defense. That's the big thing we got. From the first week we talked about those 2 games we take away as lessons, and we bring them for this game. And so we've got to focus on that talking. We're a little quiet out there, so these last few practices we've been loud and we've been moving, so defense is going to be key this week.
It looks like you've got a good mix on age. You've got a couple of leaders, a couple seniors, a handful of juniors, a few sophomores, some freshmen, even an 8th grader on the roster that I see. So your leadership, is it good? You've got girls that are willing to lead and want to teach everybody else what's going on?
Yes, we have awesome leaders. Our 2 seniors, they're great. They're fun. They get the girls going. They're loud. They're especially with our 8th grader, it can be scary coming up with those older girls. And I have to look back at that first kind of week of practice. There's one time where she threw the ball at one of our seniors, and at that moment, as an 8th grader, you'd be thinking, oh no, like what's going to happen? And it was Stella Benson, and she just makes a joke out of it, and everyone starts laughing. So, and she gets her going, and it's awesome. They are really good to the girls, and they get them talking. So, yeah, we've got great leaders from top to bottom. So, yeah.
One of the things I notice also is guards and forwards listed. And I know when you look at a lot of girls' rosters, there's not typically a center, but do you have a couple of these girls? You got 5'9", 5'8", some girls who can stand in on that post position?
Yeah, so we've kind of moved Stella Benson into that post position. She's pretty strong down there. One person that we really like down there lately has been Carsey. She's been strong down there and she's been scoring. So she's made a statement down there. So she's been doing a great job down there. And Matea and then Jezere. So we've got a couple of girls that can hold their own down there. So we're looking to kind of have them keep posting down there and hopefully we get some points up there.
On the same token, is there anybody special we need to be watching for tonight, or a couple of girls we need to be watching?
Yeah, right now, from the first 2 games, Carsey's been our lead scorer. She's been great down there, being strong, getting that rebound and putting it back up. Kennedy Olson, she's been great driving. Megan Ensign, she's been great on that outside 3 too. Even Hayley Smeldon, we didn't have her on Friday, but we're looking for her tonight. She's got a great shot too, and she's pretty fierce going in, so we're excited.
You talked about talking during the game, being loud. Any other keys to the game tonight against DBE?
Yeah, we just got to push. We've got to hustle. That's the big thing, getting back on defense and pushing it on offense. The more we push, the easier shots we're going to get. So we talked about that on practice last night. We've got to hustle offense and defense-wise and get those open shots.
Head coach of the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, Hayley Lout. Good luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you.
And there you have it, folks. Our coach's comments, all part of our Irie Insurance pregame show. For all your insurance needs, visit Irie Insurance online at IrieINS.com. That's IHRYINS.com. We're going to have the national anthem and come back with your American Crystal Sugar starting lineups here from Hillsboro Central Valley, inviting the Drayton Valley Edinburgh Titans to play Region 2 girls basketball. We'll be right back.
The City of Hillsboro and the Hillsboro EDC invite you to do your holiday shopping in Hillsboro. Don't forget to use your Hillsboro Christmas Cash. Make sure you visit the participating HBA members for your Hillsboro Christmas Cash this year. The City of Hillsboro says thank you to the community members for choosing Hillsboro as your home. If you do not live in Hillsboro, you're always welcome to come shop and visit with your neighbors and friends. Happy holidays from the City of Hillsboro.
The American farmer has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Columbia Grain and Agronomy is here to help on every acre with the highest quality products and expert local service. Contact the Agronomy Centers in Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273. Columbia Grain and Agronomy, committed to cultivating growth through a diverse mix of products and expert knowledge. Contact them today and make the most of every acre. Call Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000-plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving the lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots, American Crystal Sugar Company.
You're never too young to start saving for your future. Dakota Heritage Bank offers the Grow With Us program. It's a young savers club with various incentives, newsletters, a higher savings rate, bonuses, and more. Contact Dakota Heritage Bank to learn more about the Grow With Us program. Dakota Heritage Bank has 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
A great job by a freshman here from Hillsboro High School. As we get to the starting lineups, brought to you by American Crystal Sugar, starting with the Drayton Valley Edinburgh Titans. Number 10 is Easton Larson. She is a freshman for this Titan team. Number 15 is Alea Puchkovitsky. I'm going to get that. Puchkovitsky, also a freshman. 24 is Kiara Asand, who's a junior. The sophomore wearing number 34 is Haley Berg, and the junior, number 35, Isabel Duville. Again, head coach Daniel Biggers, assisted by Jared Loing for this Titan team from Drayton Valley, Edinburgh. On to the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. Number 3 is Tatum Limke. She's a guard and a senior, standing at 5'7". Number 11 is Stella Benson. She's also a senior and forward, standing at 5'6" for her team. Number 13 is Megan Enzyme. We heard Coach talk a little about her as well, a freshman at guard and forward at 5'6". Number 24, Kennedy Olson, a freshman at guard and forward and standing at 5'5". And the other freshman starter is Carsey Hattlestead. She's a guard at 5'8" and wears the number 40. Again, head coach is Haley Lout, assisted by Olivia Anderson for Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. Thanks so much to American Crystal Sugar for the starting lineups. Learn more about American Crystal Sugar, including career opportunities, online at crystalsugar.com. Well, we're getting ready. We are ready as we'll ever be for basketball from Hillsboro, North Dakota. I'm Leaf Bakken. You're on yourliveevent.com. The Burros have invited the Titans from Drayton Valley, Edinburgh. Mark Forseth on the camera and helping me out, doing some technical and producing work. We are underway, as it looks like the Titans will take that tip. Now it's going to be stolen away here by the Burros. They'll gather it up and bring it back on down the floor. Turnaround shot off the board, no good. Rebound falls down to Berg. For the Titans, that turnaround shot was put up by Benson. Opening seconds, no score. On that far side is Larson. Top of the key we go to Asand. Berg, and now stolen away. Great steal there for Limke. Limke drives to that far side. Long two-pointer on the way, no good by Enzyme. Rebound will be offensive by Olson. Ball passed around on the near side wing. Baseline shot up and no good for Benson once again. Good looking shot. My favorite shot back in high school was those baseline shots. As we remain with goose eggs on the board. On the far side is Asand with it. Now we're close to the top of the key. Swing it to this near side with Puchkowicki. And then Benson got a piece of the ball, and then I looked down briefly, and she must have moved with it. So the Titans to inbound on that far side of the lane. 6:50 to go. Inbound, and there's the first points. Nice job there for Puchkowicki. And the assist for Asand. Ball is loose on the floor as the Burros were driving down. Jump ball going to be called. Coach Biggers helping the official out on that far side. Possession arrow in favor of the Burros. So they'll try to inbound. This one comes to the top. We find Enzyme. She'll drive to that free throw line. Back out to Benson. Now into the paint. Back out. Three-pointer on the way from Enzyme. Off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound is loose and falls into the hands of Puchkowicki. Here's a shot on this near side wing. In and out. No good from Asand. Rebound for Benson. As Olson has been the guard in charge. Brings it down. Swing it back to Enzyme. Now we'll skip past to Limke. Wing shot trying to get on the board for the Burros. Missed, no good. Rebound is loose and then ends up in the hands of Larson. So lots of rebounds for the Titans, which is exactly what Coach Biggers said they needed to do, and that's what they are doing. Up by 2, 5:50 to play in the first quarter in North Dakota Region 2. This one stolen away by Limke. Her second steal of the night. She'll drive, slow things down, get little rattled from behind. Olson, Enzyme, another three-point attempt. In and out, no good. Just can't get that one to fall. Larson will come up with the defensive rebound. This one going to be stolen away as the Titans were trying to make a play work out. Olson drives, and there will be the points. Unassisted all the way down off the board and through. We're wrapped up at 2, 5:10 to play in the first. trying to get the ball away from Puchkovitsky is Olsen, and she'll draw the foul. Finally able to see these numbers. Oh, I am mistaken. Puchkovitsky getting called for the armbar push. As we had some substitutes step on, including Sari. That's Addison Sari who passed the ball over to Limke. Now Ensign thought about the shot, drives to that far wing, puts it up off the sideboard, no good, gets her own rebound. Drives to the baseline, goes up, it's blocked partially, and the rebound will fall defensively. That will be Berg who comes up with it. Puchkovitsky. Long two-pointer here, nice offensive rebound and put back there. Berg is there under the basket to make it happen. Nice little bounce pass. Not enough power there on the far side. That was from Hayley Smeldon. And now we have a jump ball. So now I can get to Smeldon, who's a 5'8 freshman guard and forward for this Hillsboro team, along with Addison Sari, a 5'2. That's the 8th grader out there. Looks like another substitute comes in, and we'll get that taken care of in just a bit. Puchkovitsky passes over to that far side. Larson thought about driving, now kicks out. Berg goes to the baseline. Now kick back out. This is Assand. Puchkovitsky gets stopped, kicks out to the wing. Short on that shot. Rebound will be defensive and fall down to the Burros. It's Maddie Olson. Gets that rebound, brings it down. Here's a nice little wing shot, but can't quite get it to go for Sari. Offensive rebound for Smeldon. Here's Smeldon on a baseline shot. Over the top, no good. Hard box out, and another defensive rebound for Larson. Larson will be the one to bring the ball down the floor. Puchkovitsky was driving in and will get fouled here by Limke. With 3:23 to play and a low ball game so far, 4-2 in the first quarter on yourliveevent.com. Thanks, of course, to Tim Cassette Seed for our Tim Cassette Seeds scoreboard. Ball comes into Puchkovitsky. Now trying to battle for it. Official stops all play and says jump ball, possession arrow, Hillsboro. Lots of rebounding tonight so far for the Titans. Burrows trying to convert some of these shots into points. Here's one that goes a little bit long for Smeldon, and the Titans will let that one roll out. As we see a substitute here, that'll be Greta Burrell. Burrell is a freshman for this Titans team, wearing the number 4. I don't know what it is about the gray on black. You'd think it would stick out, but for some reason, my young eyes can't even read those numbers very well. As Larson brings the ball down the floor, just under 3 to play in the first quarter, 4-2 in favor of the Titans. That was Benson who checked in and got a piece of that, but the Titans are going to get the ball, try to kick it back in, and that'll be Maddie Olson there who will foul from behind. That'll be the second team foul, and it was on the shot, so we will see Assand at the line. First one is no good for the junior, Kiara Assand. Substitutes coming in here. Looks like we've got Matea Ahrens, the 5'8 junior, stepping on, along with Olson. That's Kennedy Olson back in there. Here comes the second shot for Assand, and it will be good. Did I miss something while I was glancing down? Shot's called off because she steps across the line. I thought that was a foul underneath, but there were 3 shots. It does put the Titans up 5-2. Olson passes And trying to drive there was Ahrens, and she will get fouled. So we'll slow things down once more. 2:38 to play in the first quarter. 5-2 in favor of the Titans. But the Burros shooting some free ones. And the first will go in for Matea Ahrens. The junior rattle in and out and falls back in. Ahrens is 100% from the line for tonight, and the Hillsboro Burros and Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, I should say, are down by 1 on the Tim Cassette Seeds scoreboard. On that far side, Assad was getting hassled there by Olsen, and Olsen does get called. That'll be the second one on Maddie Olsen, the 5'2 junior. Titans trying to drive in, kick down to the lower part of the wing. That's Larson, as Larson is trying to turn around. She picked up the ball, put it back down. The official calls double dribble, and so turnover on the Titans, and we'll see if the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros can convert this into points. Down by 1. Olsen tries to drive in. Ahrens now to Ensign, who stepped back on. Here's Maddie Olsen on this near side wing. And down to the block, looking for Ahrens. Taken away, though, by Burrell. Another steal on the floor, and Titans will slow things down as they come down the floor. Larson on that far side of the key. Minute 50 to go, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Turnaround shot from the block, no good. Rebound falls down to Ahrens. Olsen will bring the ball down the floor over to Maddie Olsen. Wing shot on the way off the inside of the rim, no good. Ahrens comes up with another rebound, up and gets fouled. Misses the shot, she'll go to the free throw line. They put that one on Puchkovitsky, as Ahrens' free throw streak comes to a close, missing their third one, but she'll get a fourth attempt here. They have 3 team fouls for each, as the second one also missed, so now 50% from the line. Rebound for the Titans, and Larson trying to drive in against Benson. Kind of shoves Benson off. Ooh, nice cut there, no good. Rebound falls down to Berg again, and Berg will get fouled as she was going up for the putback. Two shots coming up here for Haley Berg, the sophomore. One Burrow is set to check in, make it 2. First shot goes off the back of the rim, no good. Now we'll see our substitutes step on. Smeldon back in. We're also going to see that Sari back on as well. Here's the second shot, and she crosses the line, so shot is no good. We stop things, and we will see the return of Isabella Duville, the junior for the Titans. Berg gets a break, a well-deserved break at that. Sari got caught up on the top of the key. Here's Smeldon on the drive. Double team, takes a shot, a high shot. Ooh, in and out. The Burros just can't get anything to fall down as Benson comes up with the foul, trying to go after the rebound. Substitute coming in. Benson will step off, and we will see Desiree Dovenmuller step on for the Burros. That's Larson driving to that far side, gets to the baseline, trying to back into the paint. Nice grab there underneath by Ensign, bringing up the jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of the Titans, so we'll stay on that end of the floor. Larson trying to find someone into Puchkovitsky. No good. Rebound falls down to Smeldon. They're driving quickly. Ensign on the bottom block. This one knocked away by Duville, but then gathered up by Smeldon. Now to the top. Nice little drive here, and no travel. I thought there might be a travel. Nice drive there for Ahrens. As the 1-point lead with 25 seconds to go in the first for Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. Now a steal for Smeldon on the pass that Larson, off of her foot, can't convert that, and it'll go out of bounds with 15 seconds to go. Substitutes stepping on. Got to credit Smeldon with that steal. Ten seconds now in the first. 1-point lead for the Burros over the Titans. Puchkovitsky drives to that far side. We did see Berg step back on. She takes kind of a shot here. No good. Smeldon will come up with the rebound as the Hillsboro Central Valley boys come alive a little bit, and that is how we end the first quarter. Our Tim Gazette Seed scoreboard says the Burros are leading the Titans 6-5 after 1 quarter of play on yourliveevent.com.
Body and your wallet healthy during this cold and flu season with savings at your locally owned Health Mart Drugstore Hillsboro Drug and Give. Get rid of that annoying cough with Delsum 12-hour cough relief, just $9.99. Health Mart Adult Tussin Mucus and Chest Congestion, $4.49. If migraines knock you down, get the 24-count Excedrin Migraine Pain Reliever for $3.99. Remember, flu shots are available at Hillsboro Drug and Gift, and they accept Hillsboro Christmas cash too. Your locally owned Health Mart Pharmacy, Hillsboro Drug and Gift, Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you.
Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And it's done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
After 1 quarter of play on yourliveevent.com, the Tim Gazette Seed Sales scoreboard says Burros of Hillsboro Central Valley 6, the Titans from Drayton Valley Edinburgh 5. As we resume play, the Burros will start things off. Here's a 3-point shot from the 8th grader. Missed. And that one falls once again to Berg, who's got a lot of rebounds so far for this Titan team. That 8th grader is Sorry. That is her last name, as we see a steal here for Smeldon. Smeldon trying to pass, gets it knocked away and stolen by Larson. So another steal for Smeldon, but the Titans take it back as we're just underway in the second quarter. Glad to have you along on yourliveevent.com. I'm Leif Bakken. Puchkovitsky was trying to drive, went for the fake, and shuffled her feet along with the fake. We'll see Benson and Olsen step back onto the floor. And returning to the bench is Dovin Mueller and Sorry. Mark, she's not sorry. Her last name is Sorry. We'll get that sorted out. Here's a 3-point shot from Ensign on the other side. Another rebound for Berg as that one flies over the top of the ring. Trying to decide who's got to go cover Puchkovitsky. This one sent down into Larson, and now it'll be nicked and stolen away by Benson. Up ahead to Smeldon on the baseline. Now trying to find Benson. She was the pass was behind her, so that's hard. Here's a steal for Puchkovitsky, and now a foul will be called from behind on Ahrens, it looks like. That is Ahrens' first foul. Team foul 6 in this half. Next one will be a single bonus coming up for the Titans. As Duville pops up on top to get the pass. Assand, and now Larson. Now we go to the other side. 3-point shot from Puchkovitsky. No good. Rebound falls down to Smeldon. Up ahead, off the glass, and no good, but a foul coming up, as that is Sadie Gallagher, the 5'7" freshman, as Coach Lout is getting a lot of substitutes in. Jim goes deathly quiet. And the first one is a miss. I feel like I have to broadcast golf here as she crosses the line. So it goes through the strings, but doesn't count. Burrows were trying to extend their lead at least a little bit, but it will remain a 1-point lead for them against their Titan opponents. Puchkovitz passes it to Larson. Now Berg over to Assand on that far side. Larson on the shot, no good. Berg with another rebound, then it's tipped out. So I'm going to credit her with that rebound, but then it's knocked away. Goes off of her and will be Hillsboro ball. Hillsboro Central Valley. We are playing this game in Hillsboro. Next week we'll have one from Buxton from Central Valley as Larson bumps into Smeldon and gets the steal, drives in. Triple threats from the Burrows, but not enough to stop Larson from converting those into points, her first points of the night. And the 1-point lead now for the Titans. Underneath Gallagher, and then kick back out to Smeldon, and then Berg comes up with another rebound. Benson wrapping her up in a hug. Can't do that. So Benson with her second. This will prompt the freshman Carsey Hattlestead to come back in. 5'8" freshman. We saw her in the opening minutes of the game. 1-1 being shot off the back of the rim, no good. Berg comes up with the rebound. Now kick it out and try to go for a play. No, Puchkovitsky will go after the three-point shot. No good. Rebound comes down to Olsen. Smeldon goes up with it. No good. Rebound to Berg. Puchkovitsky driving down and now stopped. Passing to that far wing. Assand is trying to drive in. Gets a little bit mixed up. An awkward pass ends up in the hands of DeVille, but ends up in the hands of Olsen after the miss. Nice job by Olsen driving in. No good on the shot. Rebound comes down to that's Hattlestead. And she'll get the putback points. And there's a 1-point lead, just under 5 minutes to play in the first half of Region 2 girls basketball in North Dakota. Hillsboro Central Valley and Drayton Valley Edinburgh. Ball is dead up top. Duville comes up with it. Aaron's guarding her tightly. We go back to the top of the key with Berg. She'll put the ball to the floor, find Larson on that wing. Three-pointer on the way, a little bit flat. Off the rim, rebound is battled for. Olsen comes up with it for the Burrows. Defensive rebound up ahead to Olsen as well. Olsen drives, and then she gets blocked. No, they will call the foul. Official took a little bit of time to process that one and made the call. Good rebound there for Maddie Olsen. And now we're going to see Kennedy Olsen, the freshman, shooting some free throw shots. First one is a miss. Prompting some substitutes here. And then a timeout going to be called. We'll take a minute timeout as well on yourliveevent.com. It's 8-7 in favor of the Burrows on the Tim Cassette Seeds scoreboard.
That beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. From sunup to sundown, they're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance. Protecting those that protect America's food source.
Contact Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro.
Full Service Foods in Hillsboro provides contract packaging and private label foods for your local and regional retail stores. Full Service Foods is a leader in the upper Midwest for less than truckload quantities for contract manufactured sauces and dressings. They are a privately held company with a reputation for quality and customer service. Full Service Foods is proud to be in Hillsboro and bringing employment opportunities to the area. Find out more at fullservicefoods.com. Full Service Foods of Hillsboro, proud to support this community event.
After that timeout taken by Coach Biggers of the DVE Titans, we've got one more free throw shot coming up for the Burros. This is Kennedy Olson. She missed her first one, will make the second, and take the 2-point lead for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, 9-7 on the Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard. Call them up, 701-430-0877. See what the Titans can do now, down by 2 as Assad has on that far side, being guarded tightly by Limke. She'll drive to the block, get double teamed. She's still going to take the shot over the top, no good. Puchkovitsky comes up with the rebound. Getting guarded tightly by Olson. Nice screen there by Burrell. Burrell will have the ball now from Assad. Here's Berg on this near side wing. She picks up her dribble, so that pick is no good. Go to the top of the key with Assad. 17 seconds on the shot clock. This one maybe nicked away. 3:45 to play in the second. Now with 12 on the shot clock. At the top of the key. Now we go to Duville. She's going to take the three-point shot. Long one off the back of the rim and board, I should say. No good. Rebound is being fought for. And now it'll be a jump ball. That's a good job on the floor. Rolling around there was Doven Mueller, who stepped onto the floor during that timeout slash on the second shot coming up. That was coming up on that free throw. Possession arrow in favor of the Titans. This one off the mark, no good for Berg. Rebound is Duville, and then the rebound from her shot goes to Limke. Driving to that far corner, now kicking back out to Gallagher. Here's Olson, a free throw shot off the rim, no good. They're going to let this one roll out as Berg, who's been playing a lot of time, probably tired, but smart of her to just let that one go. Nobody else is going to get to it. Buy me a little time to catch a breath. Puchkovitsky bringing the ball down the floor. Olson picks her up at half. Nice pass up ahead to Duville. Maybe being pushed a little bit. That's Burrell underneath. Being guarded tightly by Gallagher. Knocked out of bounds, and the Titans will try to inbound on the sideline. 2-point lead for the Burros. Puchkovitsky with a little bit of a fake, and now Olson trying to steal, does successfully steal, drives up, in, off the glass, too hard. Now an offensive rebound for Limke, and then it goes out of bounds, and they say at last went off one of the Titans. Credit Olson with a steal there. Now the inbound, Olson trying to find somebody. There's Doven Mueller. Nice offensive rebound for Hattlestead, but falls over the top of the rim and ends up in Duville's hands. Coach Biggers animated on the other side, explaining the play he wants from his Titan team. We're going to see I thought we were going to see an illegal screen, as my official's brain was kind of registering that, but it was a stoppage of play. Official blew his whistle as we see a steal here on the inbound. Olson will come up with it. She's going to drive, one-on-one situation, goes up and gets fouled. That one going to go on Berg, her second. Team foul 6 for the Titans. As Olson's first free throw will go in and extend the lead to 3 as a substitute steps on for the Titans. Puchkovitsky will step off. And this is Reese Faring, who's a freshman, stepping on. Second one good for Olson. She's 3 for 4 from the line. 11-7 now the score in favor of Hillsboro Central Valley. Faring has this one bounce off her face, but able to recover. Burrell trying to swing the ball around. Another good pick by her. Asan drives in, and now Limke gonna nail her and draw the foul. Second one there for Limke. So Assad shooting some free throws. Kiara Assad, she is 1 for 3 from the line, and now she's 2 for 4. Second one rattles home as well. 3 for 5 from the line, and now down only by 2. Hillsboro Central Valley bringing the ball down the floor, down to the baseline. Limke kicks it back out to Olson. Now across the way here to Gallagher. Thought about it from the elbow. Now down to the block is Benson. She'll get shut down. Nice job by Berg playing some pretty tight defense. Limke on a free throw shot. A little high off the board. Duville will come up with the rebound. We've seen her. She scored the first points of the game. So that's got to be fun for her as Benson has this one dribbled off her foot as Hassan was trying to use that baseline. 1:41 to play in the first half of Borough Titan basketball. Region 2 of North Dakota. Hassan trying to find somebody, finds Duville. Here's a long three-point shot. This one off the mark. Rebound will fall to Kennedy Olson. She'll drive the ball down, and then as she went to turn around and pass, Berg comes up with a steal. She'll leave it, and now Coach Biggers explaining to Hassan what he wants. And now that pick's going to be set too close by Burrell. That'll be her first, team foul 7. On those, you do not shoot the bonus. So the Burros will bring the ball down the floor. Nice little give and go. Ooh, just off the mark for Olson, knocks it back in, and the rebound will be credited to Hassan, her first of the night, as I have marked on my page, as we approach a minute to go in the first half. 11-9, Burros lead the Titans, but the Titans have the ball. Pass to Berg at the block, off of the board, no good. Benson comes up with the rebound. She's driving a little loosely, I would say, as loses the ball, and now Olson will lose the ball to Berg. Hassan going to take her time. 40 seconds to go. The shot clock is in play. Berg on the wing. Now further out is Hassan trying to get to the baseline. Kicked out to Burrell with 30 seconds. 18 on the shot clock. Duville on this near side. Pass to Hassan. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Drives to the wing. A little bit of a collision. No call. Faring with it. Burrell going for the shot. A little bit weak on that one. It lands out of bounds. And now there is 13 seconds to work with for Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. Make it 10 as Olson brings the ball down the floor. Kick to that far side. That is McKenna Dickhoff, who I did not see check in, but she is in, and this one goes past Benson and out of bounds. Now 3.6 to go. Titans have an opportunity here. Faring inbounds it to Hassan, up to DeVille. Got to turn around and shoot. Ooh, Berg was trying to grab that one and shoot at the same time. And that is how we come to a close of the first half of play here from Hillsboro, North Dakota. Hillsboro Central Valley Burros leading the Drayton Valley Edinburgh Titans 11-9 on the Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard. We're going into halftime. We'll be coming back with your Farmers Union Insurance halftime show. I'm Leif Bakken. This is YourLiveEvent.com. More basketball action coming your way.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank. The Goose River Bank wants to bring banking to you. The days of coming into the bank to do business are changing. With digital banking, you can choose how and when you want to do business with us. We will still be here when you need us, but sometimes it's more useful to bank from the seat of your tractor, the kitchen counter, or even while you're on the go. Let the Goose River Bank become your community bank. We believe that a strong bank builds strong communities, and we would be proud to be your bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, Halsted Living Center offers a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. With Halsted Living Center, there is an attached medical clinic and independent senior housing facility. Physical, occupational, and speech therapy services are available for both inpatient and outpatient. Respite care is available too, as well as hospice services. Call 218-456-2105 for openings available now with Halsted Living Center, or find more information at halstedlivingcenter.com.
The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club supports Hillsboro Central Valley students in their school activities and encourages all students to be involved in the activities at your school. The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club takes great pride in uniting the communities to support the boroughs. The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club encourages everyone to promote school spirit, sportsmanship, and to support the Hillsboro Central Valley students. Go Boroughs!
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Cruise on over to Hillsboro Body Shop, where they work on anything automotive. Cars, pickups, semis, and more. The guys combine for over 25 years of experience with professional, top quality, and timely automotive service. It's Ben and Tyrell at the Hillsboro Body Shop. Call 701-636-4981. Cars, pickups, semis, and more. If it moves and needs work, bring it over to the Hillsboro Body Shop. Call Ben Alba and Tyrell Lee, 701-636-4981. The Hillsboro Body Shop. Thanks for sticking around on YourLiveEvent.com. I'm Leaf Bach, and glad to have the play-by-play action for you. Hillsboro Central Valley Boroughs leading the Drayton Valley Edinburgh Titans 11-9 on the Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard. As we are into our halftime and going into our Farmers Union Insurance halftime show for auto, farm, home, and business. Visit with Ryan Opdahl at Farmers Union Insurance in Hillsboro, as we talk a little bit here about what we saw in that first half and what is to come with just under 6.5 minutes to go before we resume play. Well, as I mentioned before, we knew both teams struggled in their first few games, and so it was going to be interesting coming into this one. And so after 2 quarters, low scoring 11-9, your leader in scoring right now for the Boroughs is Kennedy Olson. She's the freshman, and she leads with 5. She's 3 for 4 from the free throw line, and she's got 1 regular field goal in there as well. On the rebound side of things, it's been mostly the Titans getting the rebounds, so Hillsboro Central Valley needing to box out a little bit more if they want to keep their lead or extend that lead. That would be a good idea for them to start grabbing the ball, as right now your leader in rebounding, according to my statistics, unofficial, is Smeldon. That's Hayley Smeldon, a 5'8 freshman who stepped on and is doing a good job in her position. Okay, there's my missing points that I was looking for. I was trying to figure out, I was missing some points, and here's how the scoring did go for Hillsboro Central Valley. Again, Olson with 5 so far on the evening. Hattlestead, Carsey Hattlestead, she's a freshman, and she's got 2 points up there as well. Ahrens has 4 with 2 free throws and a regular field goal. She is 2 for 4 from the line. And again, Smeldon leading the way in rebounds with 4. That's what I was trying to get at. Been quite a few steals on both sides. Limke and Smeldon each have 2, along with Kennedy Olson, who's got 2. There's 1 steal in there for Benson as well. As we switch over to the Titans from Drayton Valley Edinburgh, your leader in points so far has been Assand. And it's kind of interesting there because she has 3. She's 3 for 5 from the free throw line. Other scorers include Larson with 2. We saw Berg get 2, and Duville had started things off. She scored the first basket for the Titans and started the scoring for the entire game for both teams. In the rebounds category, we're seeing a really good Haley Berg. She's a sophomore, getting in there, boxing out, and grabbing the ball. She had 11 rebounds in that first half, so very impressive there. Then we look and see Duville had 3, Larson with 3 as well, 2 from Puchkavinsky. To make sure, yeah, Puchkavinsky with a few there, and 3 for Duville. I already said that. Assand with 1. On the steals category, a couple of steals for Larson and for Berg. Berg's just been able to kind of take that ball away from whoever's got the ball underneath on the block, because she's kind of been playing that post defense style. And then there's 1 block for the Titans. That was from Larson. She is one of their taller girls and able to stop the ball. She had 1 shot stopped there in that first quarter. So after 2, let's go back and talk about it. It was 6-5 after 1 quarter of play, and now 11-9. We're about to go into the third quarter in North Dakota. As on the Minnesota side, I did not know this until the other day, and so goes to show the research I did and should have done. Haven't had to do a Minnesota game yet, but they play halves, so that's interesting to me. We were having that discussion in the office the other day as well, where college in recent years switched to that, where the men's teams play in halves and the women play in quarters again. So that makes the game interesting. You wipe the fouls in women's college quarters. And so, yeah, just kind of some interesting facts there for everybody as we continue here on our Farmers Union Insurance halftime show. And again, we saw a lot of rebounding coming for the Titans, which is exactly what Coach Biggers said they needed to do. They needed to rebound. They needed to find their confidence. And I think they've found some of their confidence. They've taken the ball away. They've taken some, I don't know what you'd call them, shots that maybe you wouldn't expect from a young team like that. But they're doing a good job. They're taking shots, getting looks, and trying to get things going. As for Hillsboro Central Valley, they need to rebound more. They've also taken some good shots. I don't know if the one rim is cursed. We'll find out, I guess, because they had some really good looks, but it just wasn't falling in at the beginning of the game for them. And then they slowly started to build up, and of course, here we are with a lead of 11-9 on the Tim Gazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Hey, speaking of which, call Tim Gazette Seed Sales, 701-430-0877. See what he can offer you for some seed, as we're in the wintertime, and it's kind of that time to be thinking about that and inputs as well. And thanks, of course, to Farmers Union Insurance for providing sponsorship for this halftime show. For auto, farm, home, and business, visit with Ryan Opdahl at Farmers Union Insurance in Hillsboro. 1 minute before we resume play, we'll be right back with more basketball action.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
We make products that last decades. Being able to stand behind our products and having something that is so known for that is awesome.
The Hillsboro Vets Club. It's where Boro sports fans meet after every game. The Hillsboro Vets Club is cheering for the Burros and also very appreciative of the community support of all of their fundraisers, their events, and just stopping in to enjoy the social and great atmosphere at the Hillsboro Vets Club. Good luck, Burros, from all your friends and veterans from the Hillsboro Vets Club. It's where Burros sports fans and us broadcasters meet after every game.
Resuming play here in Hillsboro, North Dakota, the Burros and the Titans, as the Aarons was trying to get the ball up, but another rebound for Berg for the Titans. Puchkovitsky brings the ball down the floor, sends it to Larson on this near side. Duville takes that elbow shot off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound falls down to Smeldon, her 5th on the night. Olsen bringing it down, finds Smeldon, who drives, and then this one going to be taken away by Berg. Rack up another steal for her. That's 3 for tonight. Larson trying to fake out Benson. Benson locked on. Free throw shot. Bank in for Duville. Good shot. I like that. Cha-ching. Here's a long shot for Smeldon over the top. This one trying to be saved in, and it'll be out of bounds off of the Burros. We are wrapped up at 11 after we went into that halftime. It was a score of 11-9 for quite some time. substitute that came in. Looks like it is the return of Hattlestead. Puchkovitsky going to stop at half court, pass up to Larson. Larson trying to drive into the lane. No, there's an in and out shot. Maybe this rim is cursed as Hattlestead comes up with the rebound. Aarons, and then a block there by Berg as Hattlestead was trying to go up. Rebound falls down to Assand. So the Titans just taking their time, bringing the ball down. Here's Berg on the near side. Takes one dribble. Larson thought about that free throw shot. She's being guarded heavily by Smeldon. Rebound comes down to Olsen, and then she gets bumped into. Let's do this. We're going to change things up a little bit. So there's a foul on Larson, her fourth, and that's early here in the third. So see if she gets sat down by Coach Biggers or not as he approaches the half-court line. Burrows are working with the ball. And Smeldon, nice job there. Nice turnaround shot on a drive. 5:50 to play in the third, and a 2-point lead for the Burrows over the Titans. Larson on that far side of the key. Smeldon tries to poke it away, but gathered back up by Larson. High dribble. Now into the corner. Berg in a dangerous spot as this one goes off of her leg and out of bounds. So unfortunate turnover there for the Titans. Hillsboro Central Valley will take the ball over. Dovenmuller with the double ponytails runs over, passes in. This one over to Smeldon. Now down to the block to that was Hattlestead, and then taken away by Assand. Puchkovitsky over to Larson and being guarded heavily again. Ball was loose, and now jump ball called. It'll be Titans ball on the possession. The official will step back to this near sideline, and away we go. Assand to Puchkovitsky. Now Larson at that elbow area, driving down. Smeldon guarding hard. Kick over to Duville. Duville, touch and go off the baseline. No good. Rebound falls down to Dovenmuller. Diving for the ball. Finally comes up with a defensive rebound. Here's a shot. Partially blocked. I think just a little bit short. Duville will come up with the rebound. Here's a shot by Larson on this near side. Falls down to Dovenmuller. As the Hillsboro Central Valley Burrows were trying to drive away, ball is knocked away and a foul is called. That was Sorry. She gets set down, the 8th grader. It was an offensive foul. One team foul each as Puchkovitsky tosses to Berg. Now in that corner is Larson. Being guarded heavily again, but her turnaround shot won't be stopped. Missing somebody here. That's Tessa Johnson who's guarding her now, wearing the number 32. Dovenmuller recovers the ball. Nice little touch and go. Great job there for Hattlestead. Olsen with the assist. 15-13 lead for the Burrows over the Titans on the Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard. This one past Larson, but recovered by Duville. I think she dribbled it once, is trapped in the corner. Now finds Larson. Knocked away again. That's just a good defense put on by Johnson. Tessa Johnson is a 5'6" sophomore, playing guard and forward, and she's doing great on the defensive side. Also in there is McKenna Dickoff as the shots put up and missed. Dovenmuller with the rebound. Olsen up ahead now. Trying to pass down to Hattelstead. Dickoff. Back to Olsen. Floater goes up. No good. Rebound falls down to Puchkovitsky. She'll drive to that far side. Olsen tightly on her. Larson trying to drive, and then a foul going to be called on Johnson. Substitutes coming in here. Ensign will step on. Johnson steps off. Aaron's coming back onto the floor as we see Hattelstead step off. Still a 2-point lead for the Burros as the ball comes into Berg. Trying to take a long shot for Larson. Rebound. I will credit that to Dickoff. Bringing the ball down the floor is Dickoff. Now we go to Ensign. Don't know if that was a shot or she was looking for a pass to Aarons, but it'll be stolen away by Larson. I'm going to call it a pass and a steal as Puchkovitsky was driving in. There will be a foul. It was on the floor. The official made that clear. Substitute coming in will be Burrell. Olsen on the foul. That's her second. Team foul 3 for the Burros. Berg gets the inbound pass. Elbow shot on the way. Bouncing no good. And now foul going to be called on Larson. And this is going to sit her down for the night. Second team foul of the second half. This will bring Faring in. So Faring will step onto the floor, and nice job by Larson while she was in there. But unfortunate as she fouls out. Burrows up by 2 with 2 minutes to play. Aarons trying to go up with that. Ooh, it looked like it went through the rim. That was an interesting shot, but points are points, Mark, and we'll mark them up. 17-13. 1:45 to play in the third. Puchkovitsky gets stopped by Olsen up on top. Coach Bigger is going to take a timeout, and he's going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout as well. The Burros lead the Titans 17-13 on the Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard on yourliveevent.com.
Built Irie Insurance with one philosophy: hire great people and provide great service and options. We want to help protect your home, farm, crops, personal, and your businesses. Hello, this is Shane with Irie Insurance, and since day one, we have followed this golden rule to help protect you. That's why we have so many locations like West Fargo, Devils Lake, Hope, Hillsboro, Mackville, and Towner. To find out more about Irie Insurance, go to IrieInsurance.com. Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity employer and provider.
17-13, Hillsboro Central Valley Burros leading the Drayton Valley Edinburgh Titans on yourliveevent.com. I'm Leaf Bakken, and the Titans trying to get the ball, drive the ball, and Kennedy Olsen, the freshman, is going to foul and draw her third. Substitutes line up for the Burros, and they'll step on. That'll include Limke, Sari, and Smeldon. That's, again, 3 on Olsen. Team foul 4 as Puchkovitsky is driving in on the baseline, and it goes off of the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros and rolls into the hallway. So we'll gather that up. Titans will inbound the ball. They're in the hilly area of Hillsboro. Speaking of hilly area of Hillsboro, the biggest hill is the ditch outside of town, I think. No sledding for the kids around here. As drive in and foul, so 2 shots coming up for Puchkovitsky. Aaliyah Puchkovitsky is a freshman for this Titans team. First shot off the mark, no good. This is her first trip to the line tonight, looking for her first points of the night as well.
Waiting on the far side off camera. You can't see Burrell is tying her shoe. Now we're ready to go. Second shot on the way, off the back of the rim, no good, but an offensive rebound for Assand. Kicks it back out. Faring over to Kavitsky, and now ball lost and stolen away. Ensign had the ball, pass up ahead, off the board, and in. That's Smeldon with the points. Ensign with the assist. As Pukchevinsky was trying to bring the ball up the floor. The screen from Faring is illegal, so that's her first foul, team foul 3. Just under a minute to play. And as Sari goes to stop, she moves her feet. So, turnaround. Puchkovitsky driving into the elbow area, 45 seconds now. Into the paint was Assand, and she moved her feet around too much. 19-13 in the third. As this pass is launched over, Smeldon to Ahrens. Ahrens got pushed a little bit, but the official didn't see it. Ahrens getting some good points. Smeldon with the assist. 21-13 as the Burros have finally tried to drive in, and Puchkovitsky takes one too many steps trying to drive in. It looked like a sweet pass, but it was just too sweet to be true. 25 seconds. Ahrens to inbound. Puchkovitsky going to put on some press. Sorry, gets to the ball, trying to pass it up ahead. Foul going to be called as Puchkovitsky pushes her from behind on accident, helps her back up. Gotta love that sportsmanship. Second foul on her, team foul 4 here in the second half. Limke to inbound, finds Smeldon with 22. Shot clock not a factor. Ahrens on this near side, I should say. Limke going to drive to this near side lane. Stop and pop one, just a little high off the board. Rebound falls down to Puchkovitsky. She gets stopped in that corner. Now to Assand. She's double teamed, make it triple teamed, and taken away by Ahrens right before the buzzer sounds. There's a steal for her. And after 3 quarters of play, it is 21 for Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, 13 for the Drayton Valley Edinburgh Titans on the Tim Gazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Fourth quarter basketball action coming your way after this.
Same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country. Experts in every field.
Heating and Cooling Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro and surrounding communities, ready to provide you with service work to existing and new customers. Whether Corey and the crew installed your heating and cooling system or not, they're ready to assist you with your service concerns. And if it's time to update your heating and cooling systems, whether it's your home, farm shop, a cabin, or office building, give Corey and the crew at Goose River Heating and Cooling a call. 701-430-1990. That's Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro area and surrounding communities.
We're ready for fourth quarter action in North Dakota Region 2 girls basketball on yourliveevent.com. I'm Leif Bakken. As we resume play, the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros start off with the ball, but Berg comes up with the rebound and takeaway. And now a foul going to be called on the Burros as the Titans were trying to shoot. That was Duville. And using a hockey term tonight, Mark, we're going to see a line change after this shot coming up here for Duville. Her first trip to the line. This one off the mark. No good as it gets really quiet in this gym. So we'll see Benson, Dickoff, Hattlestead, Olson, and Olson back in for the Burros. Here's the second shot for Duville. This one rolling around the rim, falls, and will be a miss, but falls in favor of the Titans after falling off of one of the Burros out of bounds. Hassan trying to find somebody, finds Puchkovitsky, and she'll get her first points of the night. Nice job, and a good assist there for Hassan as well. Olson up to Dickoff. Excuse me there. Kennedy Olson on the near side. That's Hattlestead on the turnaround, partially blocked and now taken away. As the Titans are trying to crawl back in. It's been a close game the entire time, and Burrell is setting up her what do you call those? Picks. That's the word I'm looking for. Just a little bit too close. So she's got to spread that out. You have to give enough time for that defender to kind of have a warning, a little bit of warning space. Otherwise, people are going to get hurt. That's just the plain and simple of that. Another line change for the Burros. Pretty much everybody we saw just a little bit ago. I think Dovenmueller's maybe the exception who has the ball. Limke, long stretch. Gallagher with the wing shot, no good. Rebound falls defensively into the hands of Puchkovitsky. She'll pass out. Burrell with the shot, no good. Rebound falls down to, that's Johnson. Shot up by Dovenmueller, and then rebound by Assad for the Titans, so we'll come back down. Looked like maybe Dovenmueller got poked in the nose. 6:25 to play in the game, 21-15 in favor of the Burros. Titans with the ball. Free throw shot for Duville, off the board, no good. Rebound falls to Johnson. She'll try to bring it up herself. Puchkovitsky kind of got a piece of it, but the Burros have recovered. Here's a free throw shot on the way, high off the board, no good. Rebound falls down to Duville, fighting for it, and she'll come up with it. No jump ball called. Just under 6 to play. Ball kicked to the far side of the key where Assand is. Free throw line is Duville. She'll pivot around, and stolen away here by Gallagher. Pass up ahead and Johnson misses the shot, no good. Hassan comes up with the defensive rebound. Now up ahead to a wide open Berg on the block. As she goes to turn around, it'll be knocked away by Smeldon. A 60-second timeout going to be taken by Coach Dan Biggers of DVE. More basketball action in 60 seconds from Hillsboro, North Dakota.
Needs for your farm? Contact Rocky Nedham. Nedham Seeds in Caledonia, 701-430-1149. Wheat varieties include LCS Trigger, LCS Rebel, AgriPro, SY Velda. Nedham Seeds also has barley seed and Seedex sugar beet seed, plus Pioneer corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed. Wheat, barley, corn, soybean, sunflower, alfalfa, and sugar beet seed. Nedham Seeds, Caledonia, 701-430-1149. It's an inventory reduction sale on farm oil lubricants at Norman County Implement. Call Keith for prices, 218-784-2961. All 30 and 55-gallon drums of farm oil 1030 are sale price during this inventory reduction. Farm oil, 30 and 55-gallon drums, 1030 farm oil, sale price now at Norman County Implement. Call Keith, 218-784-2961, or stop at the parts counter, Norman County Implement, Highway 9, North Ada.
21 for the Burros, 15 for the Titans on the Tim Cassette seed sales scoreboard on yourliveevent.com. I'm Leif Bach, and the Titans trying to inbound the ball. They will find Duville at the top of the key. Now to the near side is Puchkovitsky. Down to the block, Hassan going up. Rebound will fall defensively to the Burros. Olson grabs it. Ensign was the one driving. Now it's with Olson again. She's got to turn around. Ooh, she doesn't turn and drive. just a little bit off the board wrong. Rebound falls down to Hassan. She's been doing a pretty good job grabbing some rebounds here as we approach the 5-minute mark in the fourth. Nice bounce pass into Berg at the block. This one blocked by Hattlestead. And that's the wrong spot. Ball still being fought for, and now the Burros will come up with it. Olsen, nice little dribble off the board. There she goes. Finally getting that one to fall in. 23-15, 4:30 to play in the fourth. Burrell with the ball in the elbow. Trying to use her pivot foot. Still had her dribble as Hassan tries to drive in. This one knocked away by Ensign. And we'll have 5 Burros mosey their way onto the path. Olsen, Gallagher, Benson, Smeldon, and this is Limke guarding the ball as Hassan tries to find Berg. Stolen away by Smeldon. Intercepting that pass. Here's a drive, goes up, and there will be a foul called. So we'll get to see free throw shots with 4:14 to play in the fourth. We're glad you're here for North Dakota girls basketball out of Region 2. First one from Smeldon is no good. That was the third foul on Puchkovitsky. This one going to be high. Not enough oomph to get all the way there, but rebound will fall offensively. And now the second shot there for Smeldon, I should say third shot, is defensive for the Titans. Berg with it. Trying to drive, that's Puchkovitsky. Now Berg goes into the lane, kicks it out. Long three-point shot on the way from Hassan, no good. Maddie Olsen comes up with the rebound. This one a little bit of a hassle on the edge. Coach Biggers thought that was for his team. Last touch by Hillsboro. He's fired up. Down by 8, 3:45 to play. Olsen. And then Benson. Smeldon came up with it, kicks it out to Olsen. Here's a shot for her. Rattle on in. Maddie Olsen, the junior. Now a 10-point lead for the Burros over the Titans. 3:25 to play in the fourth. Puchkovitsky finds Duville, excuse me. No good, in and out. Benson comes up with a rebound. She's going to drive it for herself. Goes up and won't fall, but she'll get to shoot too. Benson is not in the scoring category in the book yet. That is the first foul of the game for Duville. Team foul 7. Little speared fingers from the student section. First one off the mark. Getting ready to bring in a bunch of Burros, but Coach Biggers takes a 60-second timeout. 25-15 on the Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard on yourliveevent.com.
Hardware in Hillsboro welcomes you to stop in. Find all of your hardware needs. If you're doing yard and garden work, Olsen Hardware has the lawn and garden tools, rakes, shovels, hose, and more, plus all of your lawn care needs too. If you're getting ready to do your outdoor projects this summer, stop by Olsen Hardware, pick up your paint, stains, and all of the accessories. And if you're in need of a mattress upgrade, be sure to stop in and check out the amazing Rest Mattress. Olsen Hardware can repair your major appliances too. They are your full-service hardware store, Olsen Hardware in Hillsboro. Stop in today.
You can trust Paul's Hometown Repair for professional service on your vehicles, cars, vans, pickups. Bring them in to Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro. Whether it's light work such as oil changes and tune-ups, or more serious matters including transmission work and engine overhauls, they'll get the work done for you at Paul's Hometown Repair. They'll get your vehicle back on its wheels, running like new. Call 436-4676 to schedule your vehicle for service at Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro.
The Burros of Hillsboro Central Valley leading the Drayton Valley Edinburgh Titans 25-15 on the Tim Cassette seed sales scoreboard on yourliveevent.com. I'm Leaf Bakken. Little Dancing Queen action there during timeout. Benson's got one more shot. Hattlestead is ready to come in on the make. That timeout was taken by DVE. Benson nails the second shot. She's in the scoring category now. With an 11-point lead for the Burros, Hattlestead steps on. So we've got Olsen, Ensign, Hattlestead, Dovenmuller, along with Johnson. Here's a nice steal for Olsen. Can't convert the points. Offensive rebound. This one blocked by Hassan as Ensign had the rebound. And I'm missing that. Fortunate there for the Burros, but they do get the ball back as Olsen didn't step in time. She went after the ball. Just under 3 minutes to play in the game. Puchkovitsky was taking this one hard to Olsen because she got stolen away last time. Nice pick by Berg, and as they're trying to drive, we got a foul called here and an out of bounds called there. They're going to go with the foul called by this near official, and we are in the bonus. They called that one on Kennedy Olsen, the freshman. Her fourth, and once again, team foul 7, so we are in the bonus. 1-1. Puchkovitsky on the shot, short, and rebound falls defensively to Hattlestead. Hattlestead gets the pass from Olsen. They're trying to go underneath to Dovenmuller. Rolls out of bounds, and we'll see the Burros change again, and they'll inbound the ball. Olsen will be the one to inbound. Aaron, Smeldon, and Limke are there. Benson also in. Olsen gets it from Limke on the pass. Smeldon on this near side. Just work the ball around the top. Here's Benson in the lane. Turnaround shot. Off the back of the rim, no good. Duville with the rebound, trying to go out to somebody. There's Puchkovitsky. Trying to drive, gets a screen. And then a foul going to be called on Smeldon as Puchkovitsky was trying to drive. That's the third foul on Smeldon. Team foul 8. So we are still 1-1 here. Playing off the miss. Shot is up and no good. Rebound falls down to Benson. And she'll bring the ball down the floor. She's going to drive a little bit harder, go up, and then as she didn't let go of the ball, she'll travel with it. So unfortunate there for Benson. Had the right idea, but sticky fingers didn't quite work out. 11-point lead still for the Burros over the Titans. 2 minutes to play. Nice drive here by Puchkovitsky as this one goes out of bounds. They do say it went off the Burros last. That was Aaron's to get in the way. Double pick. Worked out until it got to the third person to pick up the offensive player there. Hassan will be the one to inbound against Olsen. Comes into Berg near the block. Now kick back out on the wing. Here's a pick set. Means you have to use that baseline. Picks up her dribble. Puchkovitsky. Turn and drive. She splits the defense. Goes up. No good. Rebound falls down to Limke. Limke on the drive. Goes up, and this one in. Limke, according to my stat book, her first points of the night. 1:30 to play, 28-15. Burros over the Titans. Puchkovitsky trying to find someone to go to. Smeldon will come up with another steal. Limke stops. Thought about throwing it. Olsen in the elbow area finds Aarons. Now she's double teamed. Kicks back out to Olsen. Trying to drive in. Smeldon, she'll take a shot, but it's going to be light. Battle for the rebound will be in favor of the Titans, so defensive rebound for Duville. Berg will get the pass. Smeldon almost biffs it. Under a minute to play in the fourth quarter, 28-15. And now a timeout going to be called by Coach Dan Biggers of Drayton Valley Edinburgh. With a score of 28-15, his team is down on the Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard on yourliveevent.com.
This is Chris
Chris with RDK Enterprises. We have all heard of supply chain issues and the challenges they bring. As the demand for planting equipment increases, we are trying to be as proactive as possible. RDK has secured a supply of precision planting products and maintenance parts for your planter, hopefully minimizing some of these supply chain issues. If you are planning any upgrades, repairs, or maintenance, give us a call. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Reed Insurance, Terry Reed and Julie Larson, serving you with homeowners, farm, auto, multi-peril, crop hail. They're here to help you with the insurance you need. Located in the Wright Implement Building in Hillsboro, call Julie or Terry today at Reed Insurance, 701-636-5471. Visit with Terry Reed and Julie Larson for the insurance coverage you need. You can depend on Reed Insurance.
They must have got a hold of Mark Forseth's playlist because they're playing a little Cars here, a little ABBA. I'm liking it. Here at Hillsboro, North Dakota, I'm Leaf Bakken on YourLiveEvent.com. Burroughs leading the Titans 28-15 after that Titan timeout. Burrell picks up her dribble, finds Berg, and now back to Hassan up on top. 15 seconds on the shot clock, and now it'll be stolen away by Limke. She's in a foot race against Hassan, has to drive up, and then a foul will be called. Limke with the steal, was on the drive. 39 seconds to play. A little "you can't do that" chant, as that's Hassan's first foul. Interesting, 1-and-1 shot on the way, rolls around, and in favor of the Burrows. Limke's first trip to the line, she earns the second shot. This one also on the way, good. Limke, 2 for 2. 30-15 is the score. Puchkovitsky bringing the ball down the floor. Benson set to guard her. Now there's a switch. Now she'll take that wing shot. No good. Rebound goes to Olsen. It's a good rebound for her. No good on the shot. 20 seconds, no shot clock in place for the Burrows. Olsen trying to drive, finds Ahrens on this near side on a skip pass. Limke looking for somebody as we hit 10. Ahrens on the near side, now into the lane to Benson. Back out to Limke. She'll take the three-point shot. As she did so, she took an extra step, leaving 5.3 left for the Titans to work with. But they won't be able to get 15 in the next 5.3. Hassan will get the pass back. Take the last second shot. She does, and it's just short of the rim. And that is a final score of 30 for Hillsboro Central Valley Burrows, 15 for the Drayton Valley Edinburgh Titans. Here on YourLiveEvent.com, we'll tally up some statistics. We'll hopefully get a couple players up here as well. We've got some post-game features to bring you, and we'll hopefully be talking as well with Coach Hayley Lott of the Hillsboro Central Valley Burrows. Another final score here, 30-15 in favor of the Burrows on YourLiveEvent.com. We'll be coming right back.
Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsboro is accepting new patients. They offer patients of all ages a full range of dental services, including Clear Correct, which is an option for invisible braces, and a $99 whitening program. Dr. Rothfuss accepts multiple insurance plans, including United Concordia that was affiliated with Blue Cross Blue Shield and all Delta dental insurances. Bring your smile to Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsboro, and the friendly staff will help make it sparkle. Call 701-636-4244 today.
Soar Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro, for when you need repair work done on your vehicle, need an oil change, need new tires, or need tire repair. Visit Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro. They fill LP tanks, bulk delivery of your home heating or farm fuels, and carry batteries. Call your locally owned full-service gas station, Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro, 701-636-5356. Brad, Jody, and Blake Sorum, thank you for your business, and they look forward to continuing to serve you at Sorum Oil Company.
New Golden Harvest Gold Series soybeans are here. In the Hillsboro area, contact Tim Cassette, 701-430-0877. These new Golden Harvest Gold Series soybeans feature exclusive genetics and high-demand trait platforms like Enlist E3 soybeans and XtendFlex soybeans. Golden Harvest Seeds. Talk with your area representative, Tim Cassette, 701-430-0877 for Golden Harvest Seed.
North Dakota state law requires students attending school to be up to date on immunizations that protect them from life-threatening diseases such as measles, chickenpox, mumps, or pertussis. Trail District Health Unit reminds parents to get your children all the recommended vaccinations for their health and the safety of our community. Contact Trail District Health Unit if you have any vaccination questions or if you would like to schedule an appointment. Call 701-636-4434 for Trail District Health Unit.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
Valley General Store is ready for your business. Valley General Store is open Monday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. at the intersection of Highway 200 and Highway 75. They can meet many of your needs with hardware, plumbing, electrical, tools, groceries, meat, fresh produce, frozen foods, baked goods, paper products, pet supplies, and other household goods. Check out Valley General Store's Facebook page for the weekly grocery sales flyer. Now open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday. It's Valley General Store in Halstead.
Here's why you should contact Mike, Darren, and Tim at Wright Implement Hillsboro. Let them know I said call Wright Implement.
For shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment, in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Wright Implement in Hillsboro. 701-636-5692. Check out Wright Implement for farm equipment, repair, and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsboro. Wright Implement, 701-636-5692.
Heating and Cooling Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro and surrounding communities, ready to provide you with service work to existing and new customers. Whether Corey and the crew installed your heating and cooling system or not, they're ready to assist you with your service concerns. And if it's time to update your heating and cooling systems, whether it's your home, farm shop, a cabin, or office building, give Corey and the crew at Goose River Heating and Cooling a call. 701-430-1990. That's Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro area and surrounding communities.
And welcome back, everybody. I'm Leif Bach, and as we're standing here with Kennedy Olson. She's a freshman for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, and so we'll start off talking a little bit about how things went for you guys tonight. I mean, big win, 30-15. So talk about what Coach said before the game to kind of get you guys ready for this one against the Titans.
I think she knew that we had to sprint hard. We know that we were faster than them, and we tried to play, not get so tense and freak out. We just had to play through the game.
So what's it like being a leader on this team? I mean, you're out there being a guard. You're a freshman, so obviously Coach has some trust in you, and you're out there doing a good job leading this team.
I mean, I'm pretty glad that I can help the team, but I think we're all pretty good leaders out there, not just me.
You know, looking at things here, if I'm not mistaken, actually you had 7, and we're going to talk to your point leader, Aarons, who had 8. But, you know, talk about, I think one of the things, and it's good to see as a freshman that you're aggressive. You like to drive in, you like to take those shots because that's important and something that you're going to get to do for the next several years and make yourself better.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit also about kind of the team dynamic. I mean, you guys are a little bit younger with a couple of leaders. Talk about what those seniors do to help you out and what it's like to play with them.
I think they really help us with the game. They know a lot more about the game than we do, some of us. But I think they really help lead the team, too. Both of them are pretty good leaders. So.
That's awesome. Again, this is Kennedy Olson. She's freshman for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. Appreciate your time, and congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
And while we step away here, I'll step back and I'll take that mic from you, and we'll have Miss Ahrens step in. Here you go, Matea. And Matea Ahrens, she's a junior for this team. And talk a little bit about this win, Matea. Again, first win and home opener, so got to feel pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. We've been working hard in practice, and we really wanted this, so it feels good to get it.
You were the points leader tonight. You had 8 of them, according to my statistics, unofficial, of course. So a couple of good field goals, and shot 50% from the free throw line. Is that something you guys work on a lot? Is those free throws and getting into those scenarios?
Yeah, we have a lot of drills based off free throws. There's one that's a conditioner where every time you miss a free throw, it's 2 up and backs, and so it's really pushing us to make those free throws.
I remember those. Those were not my favorite drills because
Yeah.
I was not a very good free throw shooter. So I was just asking, what's it like to be one of the leaders on this team? I mean, you got 2 seniors ahead of you, but as a junior, and you got to lead. Has it been good to work with the younger players and teammates, or what's it kind of been like to kind of bring them up to par?
It's awesome. I just love all my teammates, and we get along well, even though there's an age difference for sure.
I do want to mention, and people will kind of guess this, but we're going to award our energy player of the game to you. You brought the energy, you had the most points, and it was just kind of fun. I was looking as well. Looking at the wrong paper here, but you had a couple of steals as well. So I mean, again, it's part of the leadership, but bringing the energy and just being part of it, it's got to be lots of fun,
Yes.
especially when you have a game like this.
Yeah, it's always fun to just play basketball with my friends, for sure.
That's awesome. That's great. Again, this is sorry, I already forgot your first name. I'm sorry. So Miss Ahrens is she's a junior for this team. Matea, we appreciate your time. Congratulations, and I will give you this T-shirt.
All right, thank you.
Yes, thank you. And again, Matea Ahrens, I'm going to get that right. We're going to be here in Hillsboro quite a bit. So you'll get to see me here talking to the Burrows, and we'll be also talking here with Coach Lott in just a bit, but we'll take a quick break and then talk with Coach, and we'll have some statistics coming your way as well. Don't go anywhere on yourliveevent.com.
Everyone here at the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts would like to take this time to remind parents to teach their children how to be responsible and stay drug-free. By late elementary, many children know of a classmate who smokes, drinks, or uses drugs. It is never too early to talk to your child about substance abuse. Schools teach kids to say no to drugs, but it's what the parents do that counts the most. This has been Stella Benson with a message from the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex, and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
And welcome back, everybody. I'm Leif Bakken talking with Coach Hayley Lout of the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. First of all, Coach, congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Yeah, so a 30-15 win for the Burros. I want to start off in that first half. I know we talked about it a little bit in our pregame, but were you a little concerned? The rebounds were definitely going to the Titans more in that first half, especially in that first quarter. Was that a little concerning to start the game off?
Yeah, we came out a little slower than what we had hoped. We kind of talked about it when we got into that huddle, and that we just had to start coming out faster, getting those rebounds, boxing out. That was our big thing. And once we got that ball, we got to sprint. So, yeah, a little concerning at first, but they started to turn it around, so that was good.
You got to be impressed with your freshman guard, Kennedy Olson. She did a great job. I was just asking her a little bit about being a leader and having leaders to follow as well. Talk a little bit about her as a player and what you've seen in her.
Yeah, she's been great this year. I've coached her actually since she was in 7th grade, so it's been fun to see her grow, and she's just taken that spot and grown with it. And I know she's good with, I tell her to do something, and she's like, okay, and then she starts to do it. So yeah, as a freshman, she's taken that role on, and she's played it like she's been playing it for years, so it's been great to see.
You also have to be pretty happy with your junior, Matea Ahrens, and we talked about her in the pregame. She led the team, according to my unofficial statistics, with 8 points. So she was aggressive, went in, and all your Burrows, pretty aggressive.
Yep. Yeah, I was super impressed. At the beginning of the year, she had started off a little slow, and we knew that she had it in her too. So to see her start to get that confidence again and show it tonight, that was the Matea that we knew was there. And so it was great to see her play like that tonight, and we were expecting it for the rest of the season. So it was great to see her finally find that.
You know, one of the things I think is interesting, and you dug deep into your bench, and that's got to be nice to be able to have enough ladies that are able to come in. You can rely on them. Everybody gets a break. I mean, let's see. I have 8 spaces, so we went 10, 12, 13 deep. That's pretty good to be able to rotate that many in.
Yeah, so that was pretty exciting tonight. We're young, but the best thing is that I can get all 13 girls in, and they're willing to put their effort into it and sprint up and down the court. So that's great to see too, and get that experience in, and it's only going to benefit them in the end. So it's been great to have that number too.
Again, we talked about having a younger team, but when you're able to get all of the freshmen in and get their experience, I mean, it's really good because you're able to kind of talk with your assistant coach and go, all right, what are the adjustments we need to make here? Who needs to work on this? And maybe it helps you out for what the next drills are going to be the next 3 days before you take on Grafton.
Yeah, so that's been great with my assistant coach. She's been awesome with that too, and we have some of our girls too that do play a couple quarters on that JV team too. So we have a couple girls that we have focus on that defense side for varsity, and then for JV kind of improve that offensive side. So that's been really nice that they can kind of work on that both levels. And it's been nice. We can kind of see what we need to work on for Grafton, and the big thing is just talking on defense and getting back. And I think we do those things right, and we'll be able to compete.
You know, I mentioned the aggressiveness of your team before. Looks like Smeldon had 4 steals, a couple steals for Kennedy Olson, some for Limke. Do you guys work on that in practice, or is that something that I was never a very aggressive basketball player myself, so I feel like it kind of has to come naturally as well to pick the cookie?
Yes, those girls are very aggressive, and that's something that comes natural to them, and it's fun to see those girls go. That is something that you either have or you don't. It's hard to coach that, and it's fun to see that out of those girls, and it shows that they want the ball. That's awesome.
And quick talk. I don't want to talk everything because we'll have more games and more chances to do this, but talk a little bit what you expect from Grafton and what you saw from tonight you'd like to carry over, maybe some things that you'd like to leave tonight and work on.
Yeah, so what to expect from Grafton? Well, they're the defending state champs. We're going to expect them to come out, and they're going to be good. They've been good for years, so we've got to expect nothing less. So we've got to be ready for that, but we can't just have it in our heads that they're the defending state champs. We've got to be able to compete, so we've got to look on that defensive end and continue to talk, continue to have those stops, and be able to sprint down and compete on the defensive end especially. And what we'd like to take away from this game tonight is cleaning up the offensive end.
Sure.
We kind of struggle with that still, kind of putting up some shots that we don't need, forcing a little too early. So kind of taking that time, looking for the best shots is what we need to look for. So
awesome. Yeah. Coach Hayley Lott, she's the head coach of the Burros from Hillsboro Central Valley. Congratulations on your 30-15 win.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with more.
On the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More.
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Haaf, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis Vonderhoff, a passion that grows.
Welcome back, everybody, as we wrap things up here on YourLiveEvent.com. I'm Leaf Bakken. The Hillsboro Central Valley Burros defeating the Titans of DVE, I should say, Drayton Valley Edinburgh, 30-15. First win for the Burros on the season. Second loss for the Titans. As we take a quick look, for those of you who are Titans fans, they will be home December 11th. It's a 1 p.m. game. What is that? That's Saturday, and that is against Rolla High School. So, yes, that's Saturday, and so good luck to the Titans and Coach Biggers and his team as they take on Rolla, and so that'll be fun for you guys there. Let's take a look at some of these statistics for the Titans. Starting off in the scoring category, your leaders in scoring were Duville and Larson. They each had 4, followed by Assand with 3, 2 for Berg, and 2 for Puchikowicki. On the free throw side of things, it was 3 for 14. So took a few trips to the free throw line, but it was not as fruitful for them as it could have been. On the rebound side of things, in the first half, they had 20 rebounds. That was led by Hayley Berg. She had 11 in that first half. Then she only had 2 in the second half. There was 15 rebounds for a total of 35 for the Titans. Your leader in rebounds was Hayley Berg with those 12, followed by Duville. She had 8 for the entire game. 2 assists, both of those by Assand. 9 steals for the evening for the Titans. 3 for Larson, 3 for Berg, and there were 4 blocks total. Larson, Assand, Berg, and Duville each had 1 apiece. On to the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros as they come up with that 30-15 win in the scoring category. Leading the way was Matea Ahrens. I apologize for forgetting her name there for a second, and she had 8 on the night. She had 3 field goals, and she was 2 for 4 from the free throw line. Then it was followed by Kennedy Olson. She had 7. She was 2 from the. She had 2 makes from the field, and she was 3 for 4 on the free throws. There was there was 4 for Hattlestead. There was 4 for Smeldon, 3 for Limke, 2 for Olson, and 1 for Benson. She went 0 for 1, or 1 for 2 on the free throws. Total on the free throws was 8 for 16 for the team. That's 50%. 18 rebounds in the first half, 17 in the second for a total of 35. Both teams had 35 rebounds, so kind of interesting there. Your leader in rebounds for tonight was Smeldon. She pulled down a total of 6, 4 in the first half and 2 in the second half. 3 assists tonight, all by separate people, Enzyme, Olson, and Smeldon. And then in the steals category, 14 steals for the Burros. Your leader was Smeldon, as I mentioned there as we were talking to Coach. 2 blocks on the night, Olson and Hattlestead each having 1. Yeah, looks like that's what I've got for the statistics. Let me look again at these statistics, and then I'm going to tell you who your, let's go with our Halstead Telephone post-game connection. Halstead Telephone, discover local reliability you can trust. Halstead Telephone, it's how to connect. HalsteadTel.com. Halstead Telephone post-game connection. I'm going to give our post-game connection to... I got to give it to Matea Ahrens. She was also our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, as she just made the connection with the basket. She made the most points, and she did a good job tonight. So congratulations again to Matea Ahrens, who is our Halstead Telephone postgame connection, along with our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. They've finished up line 3 for Enbridge Energy. And so you can learn more about that at enbridge.com/line3.us. And last but not least, let's go to our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. Hey, are you thinking about upgrading your planter? Visit RDK Enterprises at their locations in Hillsboro and Drayton, North Dakota, to learn about available rebates and financing. RDK Enterprises or planterdoc.com. livevent.com is where you can find them. Our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game is going to be Hayley Smeldon, the 5'8 freshman. She did a great job tonight. She came in off the bench in that number 7 slot, and she had 4 steals. She had an assist, had led the team in rebounds, and she also put up 4 points on the night from the field. She was 0 for 2, unfortunately, from the free throw line, but she had her precision. She definitely was able to get in there and take that ball away, so that was kind of cool to see and nice. And, again, leading in rebounds, she was in the right spot at the right times and in those situations. So our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game going to Hayley Smeldon, the freshman for Hillsboro Central Valley. All right, well, that looks like we've got through all of those, and let's take one more look as we talk about our Tim Gazette seed sales scoreboard. Give Tim Gazette a call if you've got some seed needs, 701-430-0877. In the first quarter, it was 6-5 after we saw the Titans strike first, but the Burros were able to keep the lead almost the rest of the time. We went into that second quarter, and they did take it back. The Titans did, but after 2 quarters of play, it was 11-9 in favor of the Burros. Then we got a little bit of separation there after 3 quarters of play, 21 for the Burros, 13 for the Titans, and then a 30-15 final, again in favor of the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. Again, the Titans will be hosting Rolla High School on Saturday. Let's take a look at what's going on for the Burros this week. We talked about it a little bit, giving a little bit of a tease that Grafton comes to town. We'll have that one for you here at 7 o'clock on Friday night, the 10th of December. So Grafton High coming to Hillsboro Event Center to take on the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. Then we jump to next week, an away game on the 14th at 7:30, away at Hatton Northwood in Hatton. And then we're back home next week against Cavalier. That one will be at the Central Valley High School, located near Buxton, North Dakota. We will have that for you on yourliveevent.com. But coming up sooner, again, is the Grafton Game, state champion defenders, and we heard Coach Lout talk about that. And so best of luck to the Burros against Grafton coming up this Friday, and we'll have it for you here on yourliveevent.com. We've got a tip-off time set for 7 o'clock. We'll have JV for you as well. Well, that's going to wrap us up for the evening here from Hillsboro, North Dakota. Region 2, North Dakota girls basketball. The Burros of Hillsboro Central Valley beat the Titans of Drayton Valley Edinburgh on a score of 30-15. Thanks so much to everybody who tuned in this evening for this game, and thanks so much to all the sponsors that you've seen rotating in the corner there or that you've seen during our commercial breaks. If you see any of them, any of these sponsors, feature sponsors, commercial ads, please say thank you for being a big part of the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros sporting lineup and being part of yourliveevent.com. We are glad to bring you all this sports action, and of course, Your Live Event powered by Halstead Telephone Company along with R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. A final score of 30-15 Burros over the Titans on yourliveevent.com. We'll be coming back to you on Friday against Grafton, but until then, for all our entire crew, thanks so much again to Mark Forseth for running the camera and being a great guy and a great producer and technical man. And thanks to everybody who put those commercials together and does all the hard work on that end as well. We'll see you again on Friday for all those folks. I'm Leif Bakken, and until next time, we'll see you down the road.
Thank you.